Hello everyone, this video will cover Module 16. Module 16 is the last module for the class and has the final quiz and the final reflection in it. So it's not a difficult module, but it is a short module because you have to have everything done by Thursday of this finals week. The reason is because everything ends on Friday at Allen, so all of the classes will be cut off on Friday. I need to have time to grade your work, and so we're ending this class on Thursday, and that way if there are any issues I can address them on Friday before the classes close. So all of your work will be due Thursday, the Thursday of finals week. This module will also be open simultaneously with Module 15 so that you do have more than a week to complete the assignments. They're not difficult, but you want to make sure that you are fitting them into your other classes and your other classes' final schedules. So the module itself is one that's fairly simple. We have a final review quiz, and before you take the quiz, you want to review the readings. These are all of the chapters that you have had quizzes over this semester, and so the quiz is just pulling questions from all of the quizzes that you've taken already. And so you may want to go over all of these grammar and punctuation chapters just so that you have a good understanding of everything that we've covered. You may want to go back and remember all of these have videos and things like that you can watch. All of that is still open, so you can go back and do all of those grammar review watch those grammar review videos, go over some of the content in those chapters just to prepare you for the final quiz. The final quiz is 30 points rather than 20 points, and it's also 30 questions. And so it will be 1 point per question, which means you'll get a lot more questions to look at, but it is pulling from a much larger pool. So once you take it, if you decide you want to take it again, then you will probably see all new questions for each attempt that you do. So it's important to do a little bit of review beforehand. You can take it as many times as you want to in order to get close to that 30 points if that's what you want. But I do encourage you to do review ahead of time if you want to get a good grade on this one. The other assignment is just to finish the reflection essay. So the reflection essay it's called an essay assignment, but it's not graded with I do have a rubric. It's not graded the same way that I grade the other essays in this class. So it is one of the major writing assignments. It's only worth 50 points though, so it's not as much as your other essays. Basically, the point of this assignment is to have you review the semester and reflect on what you learned. So when I grade this, I'm looking mostly for content. I want to make sure that you have gotten something out of the semester, that you feel like you've improved on some things, and so I'm just looking for that reflection aspect of it. I do want you to type it though. I need it to be a minimum of 3 full paragraphs, so make sure that you are using the formatting we've learned this semester for writing essays, that you have your header on there and everything, and then you want to be answering the questions. I don't care what order you answer the questions in, or how you put them together, and you don't, as long as you are not just answering the questions. So the only way that you'll lose points is if you just copy and paste this list of questions and you don't write it out in essay format. So I'm looking for the paragraph style essay as opposed to just a bulleted list of questions. So the things that I'm looking for: what did you learn? What did your biggest accomplishment? What are you most proud of? What do you have difficulty with? What are you looking to work on in the future? What was your favorite writing assignment? That kind of thing. And so it's a lot of reflection. Most students will cover the questions together rather than doing like one paragraph for each question. They'll talk about their biggest accomplishment and then something that they wish they've done differently together in the same paragraph or something like that. So you have a lot of flexibility with how you put it together. I have a very simple grading rubric that I use. And generally, I don't take off any points unless the writing is really distracting, like it's almost incomprehensible. It's the grammar and stuff is so bad, or if a student just does a bulleted list as opposed to an essay. So those are pretty much the only two things where I will actually take off points. Otherwise, you do it, you put some effort into it, and you're going to get your credit for this assignment. So this is the last assignment in the class. There is also an endpoint survey, which you're more than welcome to take for 5 points extra credit. It should be anonymous, again, like the midpoint survey. It just helps me if there's anything that I need to improve on in the class, then you can give me that feedback. So this will be the last video that I record. Thank you for taking this class with me this semester. Thank you for watching these videos, especially this one, all the way to the end. And I hope you have a wonderful holiday break, and good luck next semester.